Aloha, everyone. And on the behalf of Li Ping Shou and myself, I'd like to welcome you to our Theme 15 Geochemistry and Society session. This session will be on the future of land and sea in the face of climate change and biodiversity loss. Climate change is considered to be one of the great threat multipliers facing human societies, and the pressures of climate change are seen both locally and globally, and are compounded by a host of other human activities which occur on a variety of spatial and temporal scales. Ecosystems, including human ones, will need to shift and prepare for threats and disruptions from climate change, but our degrees of freedom on this problem are shrinking, both for human ecosystems and built infrastructure. Additionally, consider the reason why this meeting is being held virtually in the first place. A combination of climate change, biodiversity loss, and human pressures allowed the SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus to evolve and subsequently rage through the globe as our most recent pandemic. We're on a small planet with limited resources, and this session will explore how climate change impacts those systems and resources, and most importantly, what solutions we may put into place to build resilience. This session will also have two live one-hour panel discussions on the day that this was to be held in Honolulu, on Tuesday, June 23rd, spanning a range of time zones to accommodate people's schedules. Andrea Dutton will be speaking on planning for a place amid raising seas. Andrea is a professor of geology at University of Wisconsin-Madison and explores sea level rise. She's a 2019 MacArthur Genius Award winner, a fellow of GSA, and has been actively committed to science, communication, and teaching over her career. So we'll welcome her perspective. Chris Free will be speaking about the future of seafood under climate change. Chris is a postdoctoral fellow now at the Sustainable Fisheries Group at University of California, Santa Barbara. Chris studies how to prepare ocean food systems for climate change, and given how critical marine protein is for many parts of the globe, this is a really important topic. And Chris will share with us some of his own experiences on building resilience into food systems. Barry Sinervo will be discussing contemporary extinctions of terrestrial vertebrate classes under climate change. Barry's a professor of ecology and evolutionary biology at University of California, Santa Cruz. His expertise is wide-ranging, but most notably, he has formed and now heads a University of California-wide Climate Change Institute, where he's focusing on ecological and evolutionary climate impacts. Finally, Paul Schramm will be discussing climate change and human health, perspectives from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Paul is a climate science team lead at the CDC. And he's the main point person for climate science and public health. And in this capacity, he leads the Building Resilience Against Climate Change Effects program called BRACE, which provides valuable resources for municipalities and public health officials to prepare for climate change impacts on health and to provide resilience in systems. We hope you will enjoy as much as we've enjoyed putting together this session.